And this is the astrological forecast for the sign of Cancer for 2019. So firstly, a big thank you to all my Cancerian clients and friends and colleagues who have helped me over this last year. I don't get a lot of donations, but those that I do, they pay for these free videos, and I've been doing this now for about 9 years, and I shall continue doing so. So a big thank you to those people who have helped me. Now, with Cancer over 2019, let's give you the details and the dates first, so get your diaries ready. Cancer is one of the two signs that's actually fundamentally different from the rest of the zodiac over this coming year. And the main reason for this is the large number of eclipses that are coming up in your opposite sign of Capricorn, but also in your own sign. Now, for a start off, Cancer is the only sign of the zodiac where there is no full moon. There's no full moon in Cancer in 2019. That's because there was one at the very end of 2018 and there'll be one at the very start of 2020, but there's not one in 2019. The new moon in Cancer, when the sun and moon are in the same place in the sky, is a total eclipse of the sun. Now this will happen around 8:15 in the evening UK time on the 2nd of July 2019. So all Cancerians should be aware that this time at the start of July in 2019 is a time of both ending and new beginnings. It's a time of closure and a fresh start, especially for those born around the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of July. Mercury will move into Cancer on the 4th of June, and then leave on the 27th of June when it moves into Leo, and then it goes retrograde and it nips back into Cancer again on the 19th of July, standing still and moving forward again from the 1st of August onwards, finally leaving Cancer on the 11th of August. So for all Cancerians, June and July is not really a good time for be making any major large-scale permanent choices and decisions unless they've been planned well in advance. New actions or decisions, new occurrences that occur during July should be left until early August to be acted upon. The first 10 days of August is probably the best time of the year for negotiations, contracts, decisions, agreements, signatures. Venus will move into Cancer on the 3rd of July and leave on the 28th of July. Mars will move into Cancer on the 16th of May and leave on the 1st of July, the day before the total eclipse of the sun in Cancer. So what this tells me is that for all Cancerians, the second half of May and the entire month of June is a brilliant time for being proactive, incisive, decisive, taking actions. Anything that you begin or initiate at this time is likely to go well. This brings me to look at the outer planets. Now, all of the outer planets, bar one, are going to be affecting you significantly in 2019. Jupiter is in Sagittarius all year, until December anyway, and that's not really going to affect you. Pluto's affecting some Cancerians massively. And those Cancerians born on the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th of July, you're going to be finding that this coming year is a year of intense, borderline extreme experiences, where on the negative side, words like compulsive and obsessive behaviour are likely to manifest either from you or towards you. To a certain extent, there's a need to watch your back and be cautious, and to question the motives, especially of new people coming into your life, because there may be a vested interest on the part of other people in you remaining the same as you've always been because it's convenient to them, or for you to make changes according to their behest rather than yours. There is an element of potential subversive behaviour here. Yet at the same time, if you can see this occurring, then you'll be able to override it and use this energy to transform, regenerate and rebirth your life in a way that's probably never happened before. Neptune in the sky is smiling on some of you. Neptune is going to be particularly positive towards those of you born from perhaps, say, the 7th through to the 10th of July. And if you're one of these people born at the start of the second week of July, then this coming year is a year of much greater intuition, imagination, even instinct. Your link with the divine, however you experience the divinity as being, is looking excellent. And there's more empathy and compassion available as well. Now, Uranus is a bit of a mixed bag. At the very start of the year, for the first couple of months, Uranus is really hammering a couple of you. Those of you born around the 21st, 22nd, maybe even the early part of the 23rd of July, those very late Cancerians, you're going to find that January and February can be quite disruptive. Lots of sudden unpredictable changes that are bringing an end to the disruption of 2018. But those Cancerians born in June, especially those born around the 22nd, 23rd, 24th of June, you're going to find that March and April brings a great deal of stimulus and the opportunity to capitalise on the changes of last year in a really positive way. From May onwards, Uranus is going to be particularly influencing those born around the 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, maybe even the 28th of June, in a way that brings windows of opportunity for fresh starts and new beginnings. I really like what Uranus is doing to June Cancerians over next year. It seems as if it's bringing a great deal of stimulus. Saturn is going to be directly impacting on the lives of those of you born around the 6th through to the 13th of July. And if you're one of these people, then this is a year where you are going to have to be working very, very hard. It's not hard work in terms of challenge, it's hard work in terms of effort. And if you put the effort in, you will get the results out. Or you could spend 9 months complaining about how hard your life is and how unappreciated you feel and do the poor me, victim, martyr stuff. But no one will take any notice, trust me on this one. 2019 is going to be an interesting year, particularly over the period of mid-May to early mid-July. And this is the time where the most proactive times of the year are, where you're likely to be at your most busy. And I do anticipate you making some big changes in your life at this time, hopefully in a really positive way. The total eclipse of the sun on the 2nd of July is a trigger point. Lots of closure and endings, lots of big opportunities for fresh new starts. Take your chances, please. As far as 2019 goes, Cancerians, it's not going to be quiet. Have a stimulating year.